Hi, I'm Dr. Martin of the Martin Clinic. I want to read a study to you that goes along with our new book, Are You Built for Cancer? Is Your Body a Blueprint for Disease? This study says deadly carbohydrates, the lethal sugar cancer connection. A new study shows what researchers have suspected for years, that consuming carbohydrates dramatically increase the risk for a common type of breast cancer. What's the link? The link is cancer needs fuel. And the more carbohydrates one consumes, the more sugars you're going to produce in the body, the more you're going to increase your insulin. In the book, we talk about insulin being the death hormone. Today, we overuse our pancreas. We are secreting insulin all day long. The average Canadian is consuming 4 times more carbohydrates than they are protein and fats. And the children are consuming 8 times more carbohydrates. They are weaned on noodles, on pizza, on sugary drinks, soft drinks and others, juices and cereals. These things are all carb laced, and now they're showing a huge connection between that, ladies, and that kind of eating to breast cancer. And you know, it always astounds me that we never hear much about that from, the cancer societies and whatever. Listen, the most important discovery in the last 50 years is this, and you probably haven't heard much about it, is that cancer needs fuel. If you don't give cancer sugar, which comes from carbohydrates, then cancer has no way to reproduce itself. Now, the other connection is that of estrogen. A lot of cancers, especially breast cancer in women, prostate cancer in men, are estrogen driven, meaning that estrogen really promotes the growth of cancer cells. But isn't it interesting that there's a connection between estrogen and the food that you eat? Not only the things that you eat in terms of, the hormone-laced foods and all the processed foods, but even carbohydrates, you see, because insulin will increase the amount of estrogen, because what happens, insulin converts a carb to a sugar. If you don't use it as energy right away, it will be converted to fat. You will store fat. And the more fat you have in the body, the more estrogen you hold on to. So you see the connection between the two. Folks, cut down on your carbohydrates and especially those sugars that are added to food.